Peace to you guys. Assalamu alaikum. Dr. O, the Health Ed Pro. For those of you all who may have been following me, or just Omar's fine, physician assistant health educator. So this is my 10-mile run on Wednesday. Again, I got off a night shift and I was tired, but I'm dedicated to my run. So that segues into one of my topics for this video, which is forgiving yourself for falling off on your New Year's resolutions. You know, I was listening to NPR News and watching some television shows, and they were talking about, how people make their New Year's resolutions, but then they fall off. And yeah, you got to forgive yourself for falling off. I've already fallen off some of my goals in terms of consistency. I wanted to do a video every day. But things change. You got to forgive yourself and then kind of readjust. Control for the things that you're able to control. You may want to adjust your resolutions. Maybe they're more lofty than you are mentally, physically, or spiritually able to pursue at this time. So you say, okay, I can't achieve this right now, but let me try achieving this and then work my way up to a higher level. I think that's important. I had this goal of submitting a paper for to a peer-reviewed journal, every month. A couple of years ago, and that that obviously didn't work out. But I tried to at least submit something every few months, even if it's just an advice column or something like that, or a blog. It's not the same thing as a peer-reviewed journal with high impact points in particular. But trying to do something, saying that I wrote. I've got the goal of writing a book about my adventures as a PA student working in inner city hospitals. I think it's more interesting than television. But I've had that goal. I got the book outlined and everything, and I was supposed to write 1 page a day. I haven't done that. So I got to kind of readjust and say, look, maybe writing 1 sentence a day is a good thing for me at this time. If I can do that, at least for a couple of weeks, I can add on. Say, okay, I did 1 sentence a day, even 1 word a day. Let's say I start with 1 word a day, okay? And I do that consistently for 2 weeks. Then I say, okay, I'm going to start with 1 sentence a day. I do that for 2 weeks. Then I say, okay, I'm going to progress to 1 paragraph a day. 2 weeks for that. Then, okay, I'm going to do 1 page. Eventually, it'll be habit. Like this, like I said, I was tired. I don't feel like running 10 miles, especially in the cold. I worked out yesterday in the weights. My legs are sore. I can't run with my son anymore. He's far. He's probably finished by this time. But I've been doing this. This is one of the consistent activities I've been doing for a few years now. And psychologically, my body, mentally, my brain and my spirit won't let my body not do it. If that makes any sense. It's like I was laying in bed. I was like, no, come on, get up. Even if all you can do is shuffle. And right now I'm doing a 13-minute mile, which is basically a walk. But I'm out here and I have like another 4 miles to go, maybe 3. Gotta see what my Garmin says. But that's what you gotta do. And there's just so much going on, man. There's stuff with this daggone COVID virus thing. My kids thought they were going to be able to go away to college, to a nice dorm, and live on the college campus. Hey, shut the dorms down. They can't really travel anywhere. So it's kind of, if you're a young adult, it's kind of a bummer. Like, geez, man, it's a time of life where I want to travel the world, travel at least the country. But we're talking about the second wave of COVID, and people are going to be on lockdown. And then that also segues to people's political affiliation. We got people here in D.C., Washington, D.C., and I saw them down in crowds protesting at a Trump rally, which I'm glad to see them, because I really, I don't agree with everything that they say or do, but I'm so blessed and privileged to be in a country where people should be able to speak their mind. You know, even if you don't agree with them. I think it was Andrew Jackson who said, I disagree with everything my opponent says, but I defend his right to say it to the death. Check me, I think that was Andrew Jackson. Check, correct me if I'm wrong, please. But it's great. So they were out there with their Trump banners and their American flags, cheering. So, all right, guys, right on. I don't know if they'd appreciate me saying right on, but I was glad to see him have the freedom to be able to do that. So we got political upheaval. The mask has become, both a safety issue, but also a very heated political issue. The vaccine. I'm scheduled to get the vaccine. That's a very heated, that's become a health issue and a political issue. At one time I was very much into politics, but as I've gotten older, I've tried to prioritize, which is my health, my wife and my children. But oh, lady, how are you? But what the heck was I saying? See, that's the thing, I don't stick to one topic. No, but the political issues and the health issues that we're dealing with now, racial issues, which again becomes a political issue. So you may find yourself distracted. You may find that the things that you set out to do for 2021 may not come to fruition as you like, because there's factors outside of your sphere of influence that are affecting those things. But you do the best you can. Try not to make yourself your own enemy. So I think that's kind of all for now. I try to drop some pearls of wisdom. I'll be 53 this year, which is crazy to me. I mean, that sounds old when I say it out loud. And guys my age are, especially black men my age, are really having some very bad health issues. Dr. Drake of NWA just had an aneurysm. Hopefully God will, in science, will bring him his health back, restore his health. But as a hospital's PA, I see a lot of brothers my age, in my age group, in the hospital with aneurysms and strokes and myocardial infarctions. So my passion has become really trying to educate my community to get the most, practice the most efficacious, healthy lifestyles possible. I'm trying to be a good example, starting with myself. But for those of you guys that are applying to PA school, that's going to be kind of your duty also, to be a good example and also be health educators. So I wish you guys the best of success in your positive endeavors. Subscribe if you feel like it. If not, don't subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you feel like it. And just keep trying to strive towards your goals to the best of your ability. All right, guys. I think maybe I'll do a video when I get this vaccine, COVID-19 vaccine, God willing. You guys can follow my progress. Take care. Peace.